What's going on, guys? This is your man, Real Deal, Steele, coming to you live. Good to see you guys. Just give me a moment. I am pulling up a chart for you guys right now with some candles, some sweet candles. So just hold on, guys. Let me dial it in for you. There we go. Dog money. Look at that, folks. Dog money sitting in there at a little over 42, 43 cents. Could 42 cents be the new floor? Could 42 cents be the new floor? It's certainly possible. At this point, it's certainly possible. We are sitting so comfortably over 40 cents at this point, which is an awesome sign. It's a great place to be, frankly, folks. It's a great place to be. I see some familiar faces in the chat, and some new names as well. It's a good place to be. Good evening, good morning, depending on what your schedule's like and where in the world you are. Good to see you guys. This is your man, Real Deal, Steele, coming to you live for a special after hours, unplanned, spontaneous after hours edition with Doge After Dark. Haven't done Doge After Dark in a little while. So just thought I'd bring it out old school and just have some fun, have a little market watch party. And so just get settled in with what I had been called, what they used to call me, the cool uncle of the Dogecoin movement. So just get settled in with the cool uncle of the Dogecoin movement. Put your feet up, relax, put in a little extra Calgon in the bath water. Take a deep breath, slowly exhale. Steele, take me away, Steven Steele. Hub DZ, what is going on? Evie, a new member. What is going on, Evie? Good to see you. Imperial Beats. Yes, indeed. Imperial Beats. Good to see you. Ariel, good to see you. Swift Lipinski. All right. Crypto Tank Girl, of course. Zombie Doge Army. My favorite movie that I've never seen. Zombie Doge Army. One day he woke up to find a world that he no longer recognized. A new cryptocurrency was emerging as the elites, global elites, were trying to keep them down. A population poisoned by a virus. But then it took a group of bandits, some memes, and some dog money to fight the system. This summer, don't miss an adventure that is horrifying but exhilarating at the same time. It's Zombie Doge Army, rated R. What's going on, guys? This is your man, Steven Steele. Morning, brother, again. Yes, we are doing it. We are doing it to it. All right, gang. All right. I love when you make up movies upon my name. Yeah, literally every time when I do one of those, I'm literally just making up a movie trailer script as I go along. So sometimes that comes more fluently, and sometimes it comes off rather sluggishly, depending on where my brain is at that moment. Steven, did you get herpes? What a great question to lead off Doge After Dark, the after hours with. Yes, I got herpes twice. For those of you, just to clarify, herpes is a new cryptocurrency created by one of the developers of Dogecoin as a joke. It's obviously a BSC token. What the hell else would herpes be? And the one of the women that are prominently have in development of herpes, her name is Melissa, and she also works with Papa Dojo, the Dogecoin developer, on this joke side project. And she indeed told me to get a hold of her, and she gave me herpes. So I never thought I would be thankful to a woman for giving me herpes, but here I am. Alas, this is the state we find ourselves in, folks. Cryptocurrency 2021. Yes. So welcome aboard. Welcome one. Welcome all, guys. If you haven't hit that like button, I want you to smash it right now like you'd smash your childhood celebrity crush. Takes a split second of your time. It doesn't cost you a dime. It's the number one thing you can do to help a new emerging channel like this get in front of more viewers. And then, if you're brand new here, I would like to just welcome you, give you a special welcome, and encourage you to subscribe. Hit the notification bell. In fact, even if you are a subscriber, hit the notification bell. Everybody in the whole world, hit the notification bell. Yes. AMC is off the chain right now. Dogecoin is off the chain right now. There are many ways of having a plan and stocking it to the man while building a future for financial freedom. And Doge is my favorite way, but it's not the only way. And I like things that are good-natured, good-humored, and rebellious all at the same time. And for me, Dogecoin encompasses all of those qualities, which I love. Tiffany says, you can't sell herpes. You hold it for life. Oh, man. I see what you did there, Tiffany. And I can't say that is a comforting thought, because I actually was planning on selling my herpes when it peaked, if it peaked. It's doing surprisingly well. Last time I looked, it had over $1 million market cap for a joke project a couple days old. That's not too shabby at all, folks. Not too shabby at all. Yes. Let's see who else we got in here. Oh, Lee. Good to see you, Lee. Poor Man Trading, of course. Welcome to Doge After Dark 2. I just put 2 on the thumbnail on the artwork because I just thought it was funny. I think it's funny to make up sequels as you go along. Seeing it getting a few thumbs down from someone that I made mad on Twitter. I'm so sorry I hurt your fifis on Twitter because you were being a huge a-hole to me. Some people are so silly. So silly. Let's see. Yeah, it's just like some of those people, right? It's just like some people, as a content creator, they will literally go out of their way to be a huge dick to me or to say something that's just so a-hole-ish. And then I'll say something back like that I don't like it. And I'll say something back to kind of just check them in and give them pushback. And then they get super mad. And then they'll come thumbs down on my stuff. And then I'll block them. And then they'll rage even more on other social media platforms. Or then they'll create other accounts. I'm like, dude, calm your tits. You realize this whole thing you created. You created it. You started beef with me for no reason, and then I just told you to piss off, and now you're just all you had to do is not be a dick. That's all you had to do in the first place. It was some kid on Twitter tonight after my show earlier tonight. He was like, one of your mods banned me, and all I wanted to do was have a dialogue about Safe Moon. That was BS. And I'm like, okay. I didn't even notice that the mod banned the kid. I don't know what they banned him for, but I know I have really good mods, and I know for the most part they wouldn't have banned him unless he was being really out of line. So then I go click on the kid's Twitter profile. I didn't even know I bothered doing that. Now the kid's Twitter profile, it literally said just in his bio, it said, you can't make this up, folks. You can't make this up. In his bio, it just literally said, if you don't own Safe Moon, you're an idiot. That's what it said. That's literally what it said. I'm like, well, so I just responded to him. I said, I don't know why you were banned specifically, but judging by your Twitter profile, dude, I'm not really interested in having a dialogue with you. And then from there, it's just rage. And then like 3 or 4 like people that are bullish on Safe Moon jumped in like, oh, you're so close-minded, dude. This is really unprofessional. I'm like, you guys, you could have swapped Safe Moon out with any token, and I would have said the same thing. I don't really have an interest in platforming or having a dialogue with someone that says, if you don't own such and such cryptocurrency, you're an idiot. Like, it doesn't get any more low IQ and idiotic and juvenile than that. It just doesn't. In fact, I don't think it's possible to say anything dumber in the world of expressing your opinions on cryptocurrency. You couldn't say a stupider thing than that. You'd be pretty hard pressed. I mean, I'm sure if we really thought about it, we could think of some stupider things, but you'd really have to contemplate that. You really have to contemplate that. So now I know what's going to happen. Now I'm going to have 3 dudes that are going to be like, Steven Steele's the worst. Steve Steele's the worst. He wouldn't platform a 17-year-old kid who thinks that anyone who doesn't own Safe Moon is an idiot. What a close-minded jerk. Let's hit up all his socials and let everybody know what a bad, unfair guy he is. This is the fallout, and I was having this conversation with a few other content creators that you guys well know. They have much bigger channels than I do that are friends of mine, and we're just lamenting about this stuff because it's like there's people out here, they leave you no choice but to not like them, and then they get super mad, and then they go out of their way to like mess with you because you've expressed that you don't like them, or you didn't even express that, you just like blocked them so that you just want them to leave you alone. It's just like people like this, they're so ridiculous. Like, what am I supposed to do with people like that? What am I supposed to do with people like that? You guys, AMC is doing phenomenal. AMC is doing phenomenal. Dogecoin's doing phenomenal. Dogecoin's right at about 43 cents right now, exhibiting a lot of strength. I mean, the whole crypto market is slowly coming back, but not like Doge. Doge is doing exceedingly well compared to the rest of the crypto market. Exceedingly well, even compared to Bitcoin. And many times, Dogecoin marches right along to the beat of Bitcoin, but this time it's exceeding. It's exceeding Bitcoin. Yes, it's exceeding, guys, and I love it. I love it. Drop names, someone says. It's not hard to find if you look on my Twitter interactions with people. They're not hard to find. I'll just say that, but I don't like to, target and single people out on my show. That's not what it's about. I don't even tell you guys the half. I don't even tell you guys 10% of the silliness. Naked is killing it. SNDL killing it. I didn't know SNDL was, but I knew Naked was doing well, and that is another stonk. Stonk. I haven't even followed stocks in so long. I'd almost feel like a parent trying to be hip and cool and try to tell you guys about trap music or something. Hey, fellow kids, let me tell you about the stonk movement. Let me tell you about these wild and crazy stonks. They're off the chain right now. They're really off the hizza. They're doing really well. They're smashing it, bros. No, seriously, I did see Naked. Naked's doing really well. AMC's doing really well. I did sell my AMC like a month ago, 6 weeks ago, which was obviously I regret doing that now. But if we all could see the future, folks, we'd all be millionaires. We'd all be trillionaires. Or like that rapper's name is, doesn't he say quadrillionaire or something? MC Quadrillionaire? I don't know. But, oh yeah, Sundial Weed Company doubled in the first few days. I heard their weed sucks. Sound God sucks. It's quite possible. And at a company like that, it's quite possible that it peaks hard and then fades pretty hard, you know? So just be careful out there, guys. Marcus. Awesome, Marcus. Good to see you, man. Thank you for the super chat of 20 pounds, 21 pounds. I never mess with Uncle Doge. Good morning, Stephen. Good morning, Doge and Ass Army. Seems to be that the crypto world is not different to other industries when it comes to how stupid men can be. Good that community cleans itself. Thank you so much, Marcus, my friend from Germany, who is a great supporter of the show and a great guy and really talented too. We're kind of we've been kind of slowly talking about a project, collaborating on a project behind the scenes with some. I probably shouldn't say too much, but you know, involves animation and things like this. So, good to see you, Marcus. Great to see you. Chameleonaire, that's what I was thinking of. Thank you, Ariel. Chameleonaire is who I was thinking of. Yes, yes, yes. Good to see you guys. Tyler says all the dislikes went away after that rant, it appears. I guess I was addressing the right person. I have to say the likes, I did notice that the dislikes did disappear of my rant. So I have to say, I appreciate that. You guys, I appreciate you taking away the dislikes. You responded. You actually responded to my rant, and maybe you contemplated my rant, and you just said to yourself, you know, maybe he's right. Maybe he's right. I'm going to take back my dislikes. I got to hand it to you. I got to hand it to you, kid, for taking back your dislikes or whoever. After I call that out, that's pretty, in the words of Larry David, pretty good. You know, I am pleased with that result, and I appreciate it. And as far as I'm concerned, I consider the conflict resolved. I consider the conflict now resolved. Oh, this world just cracks me up, man. It cracks me up. I think sometimes it just comes down to people just wanting to be acknowledged, and they just don't know how to go about it in the best way, you know? Sometimes I think it's just people lashing out and wanting to be acknowledged, and they just don't know how to go about it in the best way. Guys, look at that big, thick green candle we just had. Look at that guy. Pretty good. Now we're just at the precipice of 43 cents. Marcus, again, it's great to see you, my German friend. Guys, I know I announced it earlier. I'm going to announce it just one more time. But I'm just really excited about it. And as you can see right next to, we got a few members in here right now. We got a few members. We got Evie and Imperial Beats and Anthony Grant. They become members. They become members of Steele Army, Steven Steele Live. And so I've been approved through my partnership with YouTube to be able to offer memberships. And there's 3 tiers that I'm offering now, 3 tiers of memberships. And one is, standard member. And then the mid tier, which is called an agent. And then there's VIP. And and I'm working hard on some exclusive content for that. I'm really looking forward to keep developing this and just make it interesting and extra creative and fun and quirky and all this kinds of stuff. So, and you just click the join button right next. Some of you are going to have that on your screen, depending on if you're on your phone or if you're on your computer. But also the link to memberships is pinned at the top of the chat right now, in case that interests any of you. No pressure either way. I'm just letting you know that's an option that I'm doing right now. Honestly, I'm the kind of person I don't care if you become a member or not, but I just think it's a cool extra thing that I'm doing. But I love you guys either way. You know that. So, and also for those of you who are members, I added some new exclusive emojis for the members. So check that out, because I just added some new emojis for the members. Do they stop the hedgies from breaking the law? That's a really good point. Sound gods. Usually not. The SEC's who the SEC targets and why is very selective. It's very selective, and it's very telling, isn't it? Seems like a broken and unequal system. To a degree, that is definitely true. And that is why we are fighting back with dog money. We're fighting back with humor, memes, and investments. Rogue investments, where we decide the worth. We decide what it's worth collectively, and we collectively raise the value on whatever we decide something is worth. And that is what's so potentially empowering about this movement, what we're doing, one of the many things anyway. And that doesn't make the SEC very happy. That doesn't make the establishment very happy, right? Look at this, folks. We are at 43 cents and climbing. 43 cents and climbing. Look at these 2 big greenies right here. We like that. Now we are in retracement, of course. But look at that. We had 3 green candles in a row, and they are getting bigger with every step, especially this one. That one really shot up. So we're in some retracement right now. We'll keep monitoring the situation and see how long that retracement lasts, and hopefully we can keep ascending, guys. But right now, as of right now, we're at 43 cents and climbing. Excellent place to be. Look at that. Marcus coming in with the VIP membership. Awesome, Marcus. Thank you. It's really great to see that, man. And Marcus from Germany coming in with that VIP membership. Coming in big with the VIP. Thank you so much, Marcus. Really appreciate the support, and welcome to the membership the membership class of Doge After Dark. This is good, and that's awesome. Thank you for the support, Marcus. I really appreciate it, man. I love to see that chat light up with the bright green. And I look forward to making more and more exclusive content for members. I have so many ideas already, and I'm already hard at work on that stuff. If you guys have any questions or comments for me in the chat, I'm all eyes, guys. So just feel free to shoot them on out for me. All right. But Marcus, again, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for signing up as a VIP member. It's awesome, man. Doge, 50 cents today for sure. I'm feeling it, man. I'm feeling it. Infinite Mind Media, I think you might be onto something. I'm feeling the vibe. I'm feeling a 50-cent vibe today. Go shorty, it's your birthday. We're going to dog money like it's your birthday. We're going to get to 50 cents like it's your birthday. We're going to get to $1. We're going to get to $1, I think, sooner than later. Sooner than maybe I initially anticipated a couple weeks ago. I think it's possible. I have already been putting my end of year prediction for Doge right at around $1. So, and I'm still feeling good about that. Just to extrapolate on what Martin said, do you see it hitting $1 fast, or will this be a slow climb? I don't know, for honestly, but I think I'm not sure. I guess it depends how you're defining those things, Martin. But what I can tell you is I'm putting Dogecoin between 90 cents and a little over $1 by the end of the year. What's the 2-year prediction for Doge, Bradley? Bradley says, oh man, 2-year prediction for Doge, guys. Oh, that's difficult. But I'm going to try to answer it. Peachtree, Stephen Steele, you should have that politician on that supports Doge. Oh yeah, that congressman, right? If you could remind me the name of that congressman, I will try to reach out to his office and see if I could have him on for an interview. I'm all ears. I'm really focusing on really expanding the kind of guests I get on the show. And I've already been in talks with some really interesting, cool people to have on the show. So I'm really looking forward to that. Imperial Beats coming in big. Imperial Beats does things big. Imperial Beats is an epic man with a great work ethic from what I see, and he knows what's going on. He's a huge Doge supporter. He's a huge supporter of Steven Steele Live. Thank you so much, Imperial Beats, for the $50 super chat. Tremendously appreciated. Hey, Steve, I will be putting out new videos on my IG. Would love your voice in my official intro. Can I DM you the details on IG? Just let me know your price after I send the details. How about this, Imperial Beats? How about this? Firstly, I would be happy to do a voiceover for your official intro. Secondly, send me the details, send me the script, and let me know if you'd like me to come up with any of it, or if you have already a script set for me, or if you'd like if you want to send me a template for the script, you want me to tweak a little bit, either is cool with me. But how about this? You're such an incredible supporter of the show and the community, and I appreciate you. How about this? You just send me the details, and I will do that voiceover for you at that one voiceover. Anyway, I will do that voiceover for you at no charge. At no charge. Yeah, I appreciate you being here night after night and all your support of the show and the community. I will record a voiceover for you for your official intro at no charge, my man. So just send me the details on IG, no problem. I'm happy to do that for you. Representative Mark Green purchased Dogecoin on April 1st. Thank you for that. I am making a note of that. I have notes of people that I reach out to, and I'm working on networking with and getting on the show. So I am making a note of that right now. Representative Mark Green. So thank you for that. I'm just putting that in my notes right now. That would be pretty fun to talk to a congressperson about dog money. Anthony Grant says, night all. Are you out of here, Anthony? Are you out of here? Imperial Beats comes in again. Okay, Steve, that's the deal. With another $50 super chat. Oh, dude, you're funny, man. You didn't have to do that, but you got a deal. You got a deal. You didn't have to do that, but I wasn't expecting you to give me another big super chat for that, but I do appreciate it, and I'm happy to help you out, man. I'm happy to help you out. I'm happy to help you back, you know, for the help you've given me and the support of the community here. Are you sure that wasn't an April Fool's joke? No, I'm serious. I'm going to do a free voiceover for Imperial Beats for his intro video. I'm happy to do it. I like Imperial Beats a lot. I think he's a great guy. I think he does great work. You guys should check him out. You guys should check him out. What's the max that AMC will go? Alex asks. I don't know, my friend. Some people are predicting. I've been hearing people predict lately that he could go 300. It could 3x from where it is right now. Some people are saying, yeah, keep aping in on it. It's going to go 3x, right? I don't know. I don't know, guys. It's always risky buying in to any stock or crypto when it's peaking already, when it's already just coming off an all-time high. Then again, there is a chance it could 3x from here, right? And you could miss that window. I would say there's probably a smaller chance of it sorting out that way, but don't take that word as gospel, because it could go either way, guys. Just be careful out there. Understand and mitigate your risks, and just know what you're getting yourself into, whether it's stocks or whether it's cryptocurrency. That's the main thing. Know the context of which you're getting yourself into. Understand the risks, what you're getting yourself into. Understand when you are getting into stocks or coins that are higher or lower risk, right? And that's going to, it should anyway, it should dictate and sculpt your decision-making process from there, you know? Oh, good. I just got a text from the lady that I've spent time with, and she has just informed me that she is bringing me tacos, and she went on a taco run for us to get some tacos to go. So I am anticipating the consumption of tacos within an hour. And all I've had today was some green tea, a little bit of dark chocolate, and some green juice. That's all I've had today. So I'm pretty big on the intermittent fasting. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but I've been feeling pretty good doing intermittent fasting. Helps me feel better overall. Let's see, what else you guys talking about in here? AMC is up to 72. All right, let's pull out the AMC, guys. AMC me ASAP. Let's check it out, folks. Right now, AMC is at 62.55. It's not at 70. So I don't know who's at 70. I mean, it's still great. Don't be wrong, but. And I'm just looking it up on Market Watch right now. You know what? I stand corrected. That the first chart that I had must have been wrong, because now it's showing 71.85. So I stand corrected, sir. I don't know why that first stock had it, that first chart had it wrong, but it had it wrong, folks. Yeah, it did. One second, guys. I'll be back with you in just like 30 seconds. Sorry, guys. Just a moment. My tacos have arrived. I'm still here, guys. I'm just sorting my taco situation. Just chat amongst yourselves. Enjoy the charts. Get some questions, fun questions and comments together for your man, Steven Steele. I will be back with you shortly. I'm just sorting my taco scenario. The tacos are from a small, authentic Mexican place. Yes, just there's a place where a lot of cholas hang out after hours. Is Dojapalooza still happening? I don't know. I'm still learning details about it. I don't know a lot about it yet. I know somebody recently just contacted me about it. So we'll see. We'll see. I don't know how it's gonna. I'm not sure even what to think of it yet. It's all so new. It's such a new concept. I know there's someone just starting to put together. Organized to put together. Marcus, my German friend, coming in with a super chat of about £6. Thank you for that, my friend. That community is so Imperial Beats. Another great example to join the army. Steven's voice might become so famous that it will get an IMDb account. Perhaps. I hope so. I hope so. Yeah, it's definitely like taco truck style, this food. Yeah, which is great. I love taco trucks. I love like food trucks, particularly taco trucks. In my opinion, you know how you can tell you're having good Mexican food is if the refried beans, how the refried beans taste. The refried beans have to have that full body flavor to it, you know, that full body rich flavor. If the refried beans where you're eating Mexican food are kind of bland, kind of just meh, you're not eating good Mexican food, in my opinion. Get out of there. In fact, maybe just order some refried beans first. And if the refried beans are kind of bland, don't order anything else. Let's just get out. Could be such a nice event if it comes together. Yeah, it's very ambitious. As somebody with a background in the entertainment industry, it just has to be done right. I mean, it's a lot of work to make sure it's done right and to make sure enough people show up. So we'll see. I'll keep you guys posted on it. Someone's supposed to reach out to me with a lot more information on Doge Palooza. So I will keep you guys posted on that and let you know what I find out. As soon as I found out information, I will pass it on to you, I assure you. El Fargo in Summit, Illinois has the best tacos in Illinois. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. I mean, I'm a Midwest guy, so I'll keep that in mind. Let's see. Taco Tuesday, let's do this. Hump Deezy, are you in Illinois too? You know what, guys? Eating tacos while being on the air, it might prove to be a challenge a bit too far for me because it's messy enough eating tacos when you're not broadcasting. So my plan is I'm gonna finish this one taco and then I'm saving the rest for later. Hump Deezy says Taco Bell tacos will make you lose 10 pounds overnight. That's no joke, man. That's a joke, but it's no joke. It's a joke until it happens to you. It's a joke hearing about it, and then you realize it's true. Guys, eventually I would love to do some meet and greets. If the show ever gets popular enough, I would love to do some meet and greets. Yes, absolutely. Studio engineer here in LA. If they need a mixer, I do a lot of live stuff as well. iHeart Radio, etc. Oh, awesome. Poor Man Trading, you sound like a great resource. So yeah, I'll definitely might have to connect you. Thank you for offering your connections and services, man. I have 3 or 4 taco trucks within a mile of my place, and then a Taco Bell at the end of my street. Overload. Yeah, you're right in LA though, right? Wait, Poor Man. You know what it is? Poor Man Trading, sometimes I mix up with Northwoods Peachtree, and only because you both like come on. You both usually come on when on my extra late shows, and then you both have 3-word usernames. So that's what kind of confused me. No, Poor Man Trading, you're in LA. Peachtree's in Chicago. Peachtree's in Chicago. For a moment there, I mixed you guys up. Sounds good, Poor Man Trading. That sounds good, man. It sounds awesome, bro. Oh, yeah. Eagle Rock. Okay, I know where Eagle Rock is. I've spent a pretty good amount of time in LA when I used to be a recording artist for a living. Now I just do it as a hobby. But yeah, I used to DJ and play shows and DJ there pretty frequently. I was never like huge, but I was big enough where I was making my living off of it. It wasn't a super posh living, but I was making a living, and I was, I had a fan base, but I wouldn't say it was a huge fan base, but it was enough where I could tour select parts of the country and draw people. And then also, what the stuff I did was just popular in certain regions among certain scenes. It was a very kind of specialized thing. And then, so in Los Angeles, my band would play at Spaceland in Echo Park at this place was super expensive drinks. The name's eluding me right now. And then I used to DJ at the Side Room a lot in the Avalon. And then, trying to think else where I used to DJ at this place called the Ace Hotel in Palm Springs. I love DJing at the Ace Hotel in Palm Springs. The promoters were just so nice, such great guys. And the accommodations were phenomenal. And it's just a really fun scene. I loved DJing parties and hanging out in Palm Springs. I love that area. I know exactly where Eagle Rock is, my friend. Peachtree's moving from Chicago to the Wisco Disco. Sound God says, Doge saved my life. Wow. Sound Gods, extrapolate. Explain how Doge saved your life, my friend. It's a pretty powerful statement, man. One of my favorite movies from the 90s that was filmed in Los Angeles is Swingers. Swingers is probably my favorite movie actually filmed in Los Angeles from the 90s. That movie really holds up the test of time. If anybody hasn't seen Swingers, I highly recommend it. It's one of Vince Vaughn's earlier films, partly written and produced by Jon Favreau. Really funny. Still really holds up really well. I mean, it's definitely distinctly 90s when you watch it now, but really well done. Still really funny. Watching any movies, you guys ever notice watching any movies now that were predominantly geared for young adults that were made before the era of cell phones and the internet? It's pretty wild to watch that, right? The dynamics are just very different. Very different. Batman versus Deadpool. Where'd you slide in there, man? Where'd you slide in, Batman versus Deadpool? Never underestimate mighty Doge natural slow growth. That's a very true statement. Very true statement, my friend. You know, so if Dogecoin can surge like this just after an announcement that it began beta testing on Coinbase Pro and nothing else, just imagine what else it's going to do, guys. Just imagine what else it's going to do. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome, don't you think? So Dogecoin surging more than 25%, and now the market cap has grown to about 54 billion. 54 billion. It's coming for that number 3 spot, that B&B Music Factory spot, the B&B, the Binance house coin. We're coming for you, baby. We're coming for you. Welcome, new member, of course. It's Erectile Reptile, one of the community's stalwarts of Doge After Dark, one of the stalwarts of supporters of Steele Live and of the entire Dogecoin community. Erectile Reptile coming in with the big green bar, baby. Big green bar, special badge. I love to see it, guys. I love to see it. And joins up for agent level. An agent level membership. Thank you so much, Erectile Reptile. Really appreciate the support. Really appreciate the support, guys. Things are just really going well. The Doge Momentum is with us. Can you guys dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
Yes, we can. Yes, we can dig it, guys. So, Steven Steele sent you a DM with my creds. Many thanks, man. Yeah, I will forward those creds on to the organizers of Dojapalooza for you. I'm not one of the official organizers of Dojapalooza, but they have been in touch with me. I think about possibly speaking or being involved in some way. So the best I can do, and I will forward the information to the organizer. Okay. So I can definitely, I don't know what will happen after there, but I can definitely give that information, forward that information to the person responsible. That I can guarantee you. Oh, that's rough, Sound Gods. I'm sorry to hear that. I had my Doge and Robinhood where it started. I put everything in Doge, now AMC, and now thankfully they took me to the moon, dug me out of a deep hole of debt. Rough journey. Baby mama got pregnant in Wisconsin, moved to Arizona. So had to follow. Been a single father for 5 years. Wow, man. Got it. Okay, yeah. Well, listen, man. Listen. Listen, you invested in made two smart investments, Dog Money and AMC, and they're both mooning, my friend. They're both mooning, and they're really helping you out. They're changing your life, right? This is what it's all about. People in rough positions, working class people being empowered, right? Being empowered to get out of that hole, get some more financial freedom, get some more financial security, feeling better about the cards you've been dealt, the lemons that you're dealing with. It really does help. I mean, money can't buy happiness, but it sure as heck makes things easier. It really does. So I'm happy to hear that, Sound Gods, and thanks for sharing that. Erectile Reptile coming in at a $10 super chat. Thank you so much, Erectile. I really appreciate you. Thank you for the generous super chat. Says, sorry I'm late. I was painting the second coat of my kitchen. Fact. Owners of personalized license plates in Uganda are facing a tax increase of over 300%, which will raise the tax from $1,498 to over almost $6,000. Are you? Wow, that's insane. So what Uganda's trying to do to make up for some much needed revenue, they're basically saying, hey, listen, if you've got a customized plate, you better be really rich. You better have that kind of FU money where you don't mind spending an annual tax of $6,000 to have your personalized plates. Absolute insanity. But Erectile Reptile, again, always coming through with the fun facts that I had no knowledge of before. So mission accomplished, my friend. Thank you for the super chat, and thank you for the fun fact in making me one fact smarter than I was a moment ago. Mark Lance, AMC stock will hit $100 today. That's a pretty ambitious prediction. Right now it's sitting at $71. Mark Lance says it's going to go to a Hondo. You're not alone in that, though. I actually saw from several different people on Twitter today that were saying that within the next couple days, that AMC was going to triple. It was going to 3x. Because I sold my AMC. I shouldn't have sold my AMC, but I sold it. That's just how it goes. I'd be having a nice little bag right now if I didn't sell my AMC, but that's the way a cookie crumbles sometimes. You know, it's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. There's nothing you can do. So it already happened, but people were telling me today, Steele, buy now. It's still gonna triple where it's at right now. I'm like, oh, I don't know, guys. That's pretty risky. Buying in when it's already at an ATH and then on the hopes that it's going to triple from the ATH. Ooh, I'm not saying it can't happen. I'm not saying it won't happen, but that's, I don't know. Guys. The probability of that happening is definitely lower than the probability of it going down from here. Look at that. Erectile Reptile. One of the members finally figured out the special membership emoticons. Trying them all out. Look at that. Showcasing the new membership emoticons. Erectile Reptile. I'm laughing because aside from the first one, the Steele one with me in the denim jacket, this is the first time I've actually seen anybody use them, and I'm very pleased. I'm very amused. To see them. I love it. I'm saying it will happen. Not financial fried rice. Wow. Well, in someone in my position, I definitely have to put a disclaimer that it's financial fried rice. Moon-sized glasses. AMC is definitely breaking the system. I'm expecting I'm especially all hell to break loose. Wow. I mean, those are quite epic sentiments. And I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just wondering what you mean more specifically by that, you know? Erectile reptile. I love it, man. I love it. I love seeing my my members only emoticons put into action. Erectile Reptile says it's pizza time. Be right back. Pizza break for the reptile. What kind of pizza does the reptile eat? Delos Doge, good to see you, Delos. Welcome back, dude. I mean, I know you didn't leave, but I just didn't see you in the chat for a little bit. AMC fam is super strong, straight up gorillas. Yes, gorilla army definitely going on with AMC right now. I totally support the AMC movement going on right now. Absolutely, in full support. In full solidarity. AMC at $76 now, guys. Wow. Maybe I should buy some AMC. That'd be the ultimate FOMO move, though. That'd be the ultimate FOMO move if I bought AMC right now at 76, man. Yeah, it's at $77 now, you guys. AMC. This is just wild, man. It's going wild. Wild, man, wild. It's going wild, man. Just wait till the market opens today, folks. Just wait till the market opens today. In a second, making a little adjustment here. $76.42, 77, guys. Do it before 100. So you guys really think I should FOMO back in on AMC? Do you guys really think I should FOMO back in on AMC? Honestly, do you honestly think that'd be a smart move? Because logically, that's not a smart move. We were like this when Doge hit 5 cents. Oh man, you guys got me thinking now. Now y'all got me thinking. whole room says yes. The whole room says yes. Steven Steele, FOMO back into AMC. Except for Erectile. Except for Erectile says don't buy AMC, bro. Sound Gods has a moderate position. Says, yeah, buy a few. Buy a few. Erectile says can crash any second now. Marcus. Marcus coming in with a £5 super chat. Thank you again, Marcus. Community notes. All ass token lovers should be amazed if Liv made it into partnership with OnlyFans. Steven, do you know more about the hunt on the cheeks? What I do know at Marcus is that a partnership between Ass Token and OnlyFans is a possibility. I do know that there's been some dialogue there. I don't know much beyond that. And I do know that there's going to be some continued partnership between Ass Token and some sectors of the adult industry. But I also know that she's, and very wisely so in my opinion, that Liv is careful not to go all in on the adult industry because she doesn't want to, out of the gate anyway, because she doesn't want to pigeonhole and corner Ass Token to just being a novelty token that can only be used and known within the adult industry, and I think that's wise because I think the appeal of Ass Token potentially can go far beyond that because it's cheeky, pun intended, but it's not like super nasty, dirty where it has to rely on the adult industry only. I think it's and plus its mascot is an Australian safe shepherd, so it kind of has that double meaning, you know, where it could be provocative, but it also could be, hey, it's just an Australian shepherd, right? So she's kind of riding that line, you know. But I'm Liv and I have been talking. We communicate in some form about every day right now. She's a very ambitious, very smart young woman. And what I like about her is she's got thick skin and she's not easily offended. I like that. So most of the room says Steven Steele, FOMO back into AMC. A couple people said no, don't do it, and a couple people said just buy a little bit. Just buy a little bit. So let's see here, guys. Vampire Kangaroo. Word around Campfire is Sundial is the next Diamond Hands play next to AMC. I've been hearing that more and more too. That's Sundial. What do you think? What do you guys think about that? Room, what do you think? What's the next AMC play? Realistically, what is the next AMC play in your opinion, folks? I'm just going to change the title of this video to put AMC in it. There we go. Let's see. SNDL, TLRY. No, Sundial is trash. They have been saying that for 6 months. Gary says, dull as them, man. They've been saying that for 6 months now. Stephen Steele, when I arrive to my cousins, to my new life, I'm going to try lemon slice juice and watermelon sea salt as toast for a new life. All right. Sounds good. I wish you all the best in your new chapter, Chill Auricular Theater. And trust me, when you try that, you will not regret it. You will find it to be both super tasty, palate cleansing, and satiating. And someone says BitTorrent, maybe Matic and Workhorse. Matic, I think, is if I had money to invest right now, I would invest in Matic. I would invest in Mac pretty heartily right now. But right now, I'm just building capital. I got to be frugal. Erectile Reptile coming in with a $5 super chat. Thank you, Erectile. Steven, you are a handsome man, and I know you get shorties on the regular. So would you mind giving us boys a lesson on getting women into our beds? Erectile Reptile, you're always usually so well behaved. I appreciate the candidness of your super chat, my friend. I can definitely give you advice on this. I have counseled many men on such matters. Where to even start on it, though? I guess if I were to give you a quintessential kind of just quick summary on some key pointers to keep in mind, it would be this. It would be this. And those of you sincerely seeking advice regarding females from yours truly, listen closely. Because I'm not, this is a topic that I actually know a fair, I consider myself that knows a pretty fair amount about this sort of thing, but I'm not going to bring it up very often, particularly on the show. But Erectile Reptile, you are a very active community member here and a very strong supporter. So I am going to give you some great advice because of who asked me. So, number one, what you say to a woman isn't nearly as important as to how you say what you're saying it. How you say it. How you say it is more important than actually what you're saying. So make sure when you are cold approaching a woman, meaning you're approaching a woman in public that you don't know who she is, but you would like to. To me, doing this is the best way to bring higher quality women into your life, more than Tinder, more than dating apps, more than any of these other things, because most men do not have the guts to do this. And the few that do it very poorly. So now, if you can do it in a non-creepy, effective manner, that separates you from the overwhelming majority of men on this planet. Okay? So, that in mind, if you can just get this down, If you can just get this down, this gives you such an inside advantage on the overwhelming majority of single men on this planet. It's almost like a cheat code at this point. So erectile reptile, my friend, please take that to heart. But I'm not done with you yet, my friend. When you approach, make sure you're feeling relaxed. Make sure you're feeling at ease with yourself. This is not an easy thing to accomplish if you're not used to doing this sort of thing. Right? And if you're not used to it, start off by just saying hello to random women. Make eye contact. Don't be creepy, but just say it confidently. Just say, hello, good afternoon. Things like that. Then you want to graduate to a compliment. Again, don't be creepy about your compliment. Look at when you see an attractive woman and you're walking past her, say something you notice about her outfit. But don't say it in a creepy way. Just say, hey, nice dress. Or hey, those shoes look great on you. But keep it moving. Don't be creepy. What this will do, this will break that paranoid barrier inside yourself that's telling you, that voice that's telling you that you saying anything to a woman that you don't know is a nerve-wracking experience. Now you've already proved it to yourself through that proof of concept that it's no longer this horrifying experience, right? It's no longer the horrifying experience that you've built it up to be to psych yourself out of opportunity. Erectile reptile, I hope you're still listening. If you fell asleep, well, I'm doling out this advice that I never give out on a show of this nature. I will be very upset with you. So, that being said, when you finally approach, and not just like a compliment or hello, just make sure you are feeling confident, that you're feeling self-assured, and you don't have to feel 100% that way. It's okay. It's okay. And when you approach, just make sure you're at ease with yourself. If you're at ease with yourself and the less awkward you can make the whole conversation and more natural feeling you can make it, the more at ease that she's going to feel. The thing is, even if a woman's interested in you, even if she either hasn't made up her mind about you or even thinks that you're cute or sees you as a potential suitor for her, if you make it awkward, you're probably out of there. So, when you approach, keep it simple. Keep it simple. Don't be overly gamey like a lot of these guys try to tell you that you have to do, and these pickup artists. Don't make it overly gamey. Women their intuitiveness and picking up on these sort of nuances and details, whether a man is nervous, scared, or trying to game them, they can tell straight away. What they respect is they know when you're trying to hit on them. So make no apologies about that. Make your intention known and don't be apologetic about it. Don't be creepy about it, but don't be apologetic about it. You understand? You want to accomplish both of these objectives at the same time. And how you do that, my simplest advice for you to do, my friend, is when you approach a woman, just say, make sure you're speaking up so she can hear you. Make sure you're not speaking from a place of inferiority in your voice. Make sure you're projecting your words in the tonality of your voice, like I'm projecting it right now. And then make sure your shoulders are back. And make sure that you make direct eye contact with her so that you're showing no fear. Now, when you first start doing this, you are going to feel a lot of fear. And that's normal. That's okay. Just let that flow through you. Allow yourself to feel that and let it flow through you, but don't let it disrupt your focus. Understand? So then you walk up, you just make eye contact, give a little smile and say, "Excuse me. Sorry to bother you." Or don't even say sorry to bother. Just say, "Excuse me. I saw you. I thought you looked interesting and I wanted to meet you real quick." Or you could even make it something even simpler than that. You could just say, "Excuse me, my name's so-and-so. I just wanted to meet you real quick." That's it. Because also by what you're doing, by building in the caveat of saying real quick, you're building in a false time constraint. So you're putting much less pressure on a stranger, right? You're putting much less pressure on someone who is currently still a stranger. So the girl is thinking like, okay, this guy's not creepy. He doesn't come across as clingy. He's polite. He's saying he just wants to meet me real quick. And her subconscious mind is like, all right, I've got a minute or two to give this guy. And from there, you can work on building conversation and more charm and more familiarity and likability to hopefully close with a contact or a phone number before you get on with your day. Anyway, I could go on and on, but I hope that little 101 there, I hope that's helpful for you. I hope that's information that maybe you weren't aware of, or maybe I put it in a way. I hope that was more helpful for you. Erectile Reptile. Thank you, bro. Marcus. Wow. Marcus, my German friend, coming in big with 66 pounds and 66 cents. Thank you so much, Marcus, for that generous super chat, my friend. Really appreciate it so very much. Marcus says, be polite to gals. We need more hardworking, self-confident, good-looking crypto ladies like Liv. She will make it. On Doge, we will have so many new 2021 catalysts, like hashtag Doge for Tesla, Doge for Coinbase, for full Coinbase, Century Martial Arts, except Doge for NR City. Yes, Doge for NR City. That is one of Marcus's companies for making awesome like animation series and things like that. So yes, definitely. Thank you, Marcus, so much. And yes, I think Liv is going to go far. And it's another reason why I'm excited about Ass Token and why I'm invested in Ass Token and why I mix it up with that scene, because I love the enthusiasm in that scene. It reminds me in some ways of the Doge scene for sure. I see parallels, but also I see the ambition and talent and Liv and where her intentions are. And especially in a BSC, you are really just investing in the person more than anything. Poor Man Trading has some advice. Hi, my name is Erectile Reptile. I was just given some herpes by swapping some punani. I think that would be a great opener. For those who don't know what's going on, both herpes and punani are BSC cryptocurrencies, technically. So, we call Doge after dark for a reason, my friends. And again, Marcus, thank you for your generosity, my friend. Thank you for your generous super chat. And keep an eye out for his company NR City for a series and what he's doing with that. It's pretty cool. Yeah, Vampire Kangaroo. I think that's a pretty good tip. You have to be careful. That's a pretty good tip. He says, well, when ordering food, you'll find out what she wants and then order for the both of you. It's a classy move. Depending on the girl. Now, I think that's usually the right route. Vampire, from my experience, that's usually the right route. But then there's some girls that would take offense to that. But most of them don't, but some do. So, yeah, definitely try to feel out the personality on that. But yeah, overall, I think that I agree with that. Erectile reptile. That's great advice. Thanks. I think tomorrow I'll go to my local mall and try your advice on ugly women to practice. Then I shall try to acquire a real babe. I'll tell you how it goes. Oh, erectile reptile. I am pulling for you, man. Let us know how it goes. I'm pulling for you. But yes, please, just, I would recommend. Sorry, my lamp fell over, my table lamp. Can you hear that? Okay. I would recommend first just saying hello and keep it moving. Like, don't be like, hello. Then you'll freak them out. Just be like, hi, and keep it moving. And then you want to build it up to nice dress. Keep it moving. Those are great shoes. Or you can say it like this. Now those are some great shoes. See how you deliver that? A lot of it has less to do with what you're saying and has more to do with how you're saying it, right? So if you pass by a girl and you say it with confidence and like zest and like some real pizzazz, right? Some personality, you're obviously much more likely to catch her off guard in a good way where, most people kind of can come off rather boring, honestly. So if you're just like, hey, now those are some great shoes. If you say it just like that, right? Poor man trading. Why would I want to eat what the girl is eating? I don't disagree with that, Gary Couch. I'm just trying to be diplomatic. And it all comes down to personal taste, too. Peachtree, over 2,000 female clients a year. Wow. It's a balance. It's a balance. I mean, you could definitely overdo it on the Chad thing, but at the same time, you got to be assertive to a degree. You got to be assertive. Just not be like over the top, ridiculous machismo, right? It's at the end of the day, it's confidence. It's confidence. No matter what your personality is, if you are unapologetic about your personality and your passions, and you have confidence about it, that's going to carry everything else. It's going to carry everything else. I don't care if you look like Dolph Lundgren and that's your aesthetic and that's your scene, or if you look like David Bowie. It doesn't matter, guys. It doesn't matter. Just if you've got the confidence, the aesthetic is almost. I wouldn't say it's irrelevant. I wouldn't say that, but it's secondary to that. Yeah, I mean, that's true, Peachtree. And in my opinion, alpha comes in many forms as far as your aesthetics go. It's definitely a mind frame and a mentality. That is correct, Gary. This is really funny how we end up talking about this late at night. But you know what? We have a community member in need. He needs help with the ladies. He's stuck, right? He needs help. Steven Steele can provide. Erectile Reptile is a beloved member of our community. He needs help with the ladies. I'm gonna give him help with the ladies. Okay. We can't let Erectile Reptile go through his life without ladies. without some babes in his life. So maybe we can even help. Maybe I'll even help find him his wife. Who knows? Maybe he's going to settle down with a beautiful Stacy that's going to be the mother to his children. Where are the girls to answer these questions? Asleep. Yes, that is true. Vampire Kangaroo asleep. I would say compared to most channels of that even talk about stocks or crypto at all, I've seen the demographics. I actually have over 20% of my audience is female, which is really high. This is really high. The average for anything kind of crypto related engagement for the female audience is normally somewhere around 5%, 6%, maybe 7% tops. And the last time I checked female engagement for my channel through the YouTube data, it was somewhere around 22%. We need Aussie Sam in this conversation. I agree 100%. She'd actually be ideal for this. She would be the ideal person for this, but you got to keep in mind, because she's in Australia, she's 15 hours ahead. The time zone's so it couldn't be any radically different. Plus, she has a child, and so, it's just difficult lining up. It's difficult lining her up. So, although her participation in Doge After Dark is elusive, when it happens, it's great. And her and I have great on-air chemistry. Her and I have been live streaming together intermittently for the last 6 months. Reptile fun facts might not work on them, Alex says. This is true. As much as I love and appreciate the facts, and I never get sick of the facts from Reptile, and this community I don't think will either. I mean, I love the facts, but I don't think that'd be like the best cold approach strategy. For women you've never met that you're trying to court. Yes. Great time to buy some dips. Well, the AMC chart is, we're right below 75 right now. I'm not sure if that would constitute as a dip, my friends. I don't know. You can move to a third world and live like a king. This is true. I have considered this. Yes, fun fact, my first kiss with a female. Okay, here we go. Erectile Reptile, I'm learning so much about you on this episode of Doge After Dark, more than I thought I ever would. Yes, fun fact, my first kiss with a female was on a Royal Caribbean cruise. I dropped her off to her room and moved in for a smooch. Her leg was broken, though, so I almost knocked her over. That's very endearing. I was 16, he said. Oh, that's great, Rectile. Well, you're obviously very clever. You're a clever guy, Reptile. You got a funny username that everybody loves. You've have a charming disposition in the way you communicate online. We know that. You're interesting. You got a bunch of fun facts. So it sounds like you just need help, on your approach. It sounds like you just need help breaking the ice. And then after that, I would just embrace all the qualities that we're seeing right now, and don't be apologetic about it. And don't ever feel like you're less than the person, right? Never feel like you're less than the woman that you're approaching. They pick up on that. You need to value yourself, right? Value yourself. It's hard to respect someone that's, already framing themselves as being subservient to them, I'm actually giving you some pretty nice gold nuggets tonight, Erectile Reptile, now that I'm thinking about it. AMC limit order set for $69.69, but my average is in the 30s. Got to get this for I don't know what the last order was. $33. Do you guys honestly think that AMC is going to get over $300? Do you guys really think that's? Are you guys serious? Do you guys really think that's going to happen? I mean, honestly, come on, no BS. Do you guys honestly think that AMC is going to get over 300? I mean, you can send all the surge vibes you want, my man, but do you really think it's going to get over $300? You're very welcome, Erectile Reptile. You're very welcome, my friend. Erectile says no more than 100, dump at 100. I agree with you, Alex. I think it's more likely for Doge to get to $150 than AMC to 300. I tend to agree with you there. Peachtree is maintaining that though, that narrative. Okay, I will check. You know what, Peachtree? I will check the message. I will check the data that you sent me. I will check it out. I am a fair man. I will not discount. I'm skeptical of your claim or your prediction, but I'll check it out, man. I'll check the data. What is up, Tracy? About time we have a female in this room. Good to see you, Tracy McDonald. You missed my advice. You missed all my advice for Erectile Reptile on how to meet more girls, bring more girls into his life. Poor Man Trading says the squeeze hasn't even happened yet. It's actually pretty unusual that it's actually, I can't even remember the last time it was all guys with no women in any of my broadcasts. This is like a first in a long time until Tracy got here. Oh, there's Sandra. Okay. Okay, a woman said, you gave solid advice. There you go. There you go. Thank you, Sandra. There was a woman just lurking, not saying anything, confirming that I gave you great advice. So there you are. JD says, got a few call options in AMC. I don't believe it's done. I don't believe it's done. You guys got me thinking about FOMOing back after I sold my AMC. I wish I didn't do it, but a lot of people did. I sold my AMC a couple months, about 6 weeks ago. Hindsight is always 20/20, my friends. But that being said, you know, I might have to FOMO back into this, guys. I might have to FOMO back in. Rectile says, pizza's done, so I'm going to go munch and then hit the hay. Good night, y'all. Thanks again, Steve. You're very welcome, Erectile Reptile. Let us know how it goes tomorrow. Honestly, let us know how it goes. And don't be discouraged if it doesn't go. It may go really well at first. I'm not saying it won't, but don't be discouraged if it doesn't go well. 1 or 2 approaches. Just get right back on the saddle. And the more you do it, the more comfortable with yourself and the less fearful you will be. And that will definitely radiate in the vibe you give off. So don't just keep at it, my friend. Oh, you guys are extra animated tonight. That post on and page on Twitter is what helps us stay on track. Steven Steele, love it. And I will check my DMs, Peachtree, for the data that you have bestowed upon my inbox, okay? Yes, absolutely. If you FOMO back in, it's probably best to wait until the market opens. It will probably be pushed down the first 30 minutes. Great advice, Gary. I agree with you. That's probably what's going to happen. I think that's pretty solid advice. That's more than likely what's going to happen. Doge 43 soon, looking healthy. Oh yeah, we were already over 43 earlier in the stream tonight. We were almost 43.5. It's looking great, Swift. Looking great. What do you think this Coinbase move will put Doge at the end of the day? By the end of this day, or by the end of the day when it's announced that it's going full on Coinbase, not just Coinbase Pro? I guess it kind of depends on that. Let's hope Coinbase Pro listing won't attract more berries. Yes, I agree. You know, I had a great phone call conversation with Matt Wallace today, my final stand, and he and I had have been having some really good talks lately. And something he said to me that was really cool. He said, you know why I respect you, why I have so much respect for you, even though that your audience is the fraction of a size of mine. And it is. Matt has he's going on 300,000 subscribers. I'm going on 3.5 thousand subscribers. But he said, even though that your audience is much smaller than mine, he said, your engagement is through the roof. Your engagement on your tweets and on your channel and on your comments and on everything on your YouTube and your Twitter, your engagement's through the roof. And he says, that's how I know that you're the real deal. He's like, because your audience is loyal, they're passionate, they're engaged, they believe in what you're doing, and it shows. And he says they're vibing off a very real passion of yours. And I was like, man, thanks. I never thought about that. I don't think about the stats or the data on these things very often. I really don't. I just do what I do, and I just say what I say, and I express myself in the way that I think I want to, and that I think adds to what's going on out there. And so that was a big compliment for him. That was good. It was really nice to hear from him, from somebody in his position. So. You guys are awesome. That's what I'm trying to say. I may not be the biggest channel, but in my opinion, I've got the best community here. I've got the best community. Tracy McDonald coming through with some vibes, coming through with a $2 super chat. It's just throwing some nice vibes. Thank you, Tracy. Appreciate that. Appreciate you. Yeah, I saw that someone sent me a link. I haven't checked it out yet, but someone said Matt Kors was on Tim Pool's show earlier today or yesterday. So I've yet to check that out. When someone put Matt Kors in the chat, I just thought of it. Thank you, Rumballs. Crypto, thank you, man. Appreciate that. From the sound of your username, sounds like you might be a content creator as well, yeah? I hit the mute button. I totally hit the mute button. I was talking to myself probably for the last 3 minutes, so my apologies, guys. To my surprise, none of you left. I'm looking at the viewer count, and none of you left. So thank you for that. That's how I know I got some real loyal-ass people. None of you left, and I was talking to myself for the last 5 minutes with the mute button on the microphone, so thank you for that. In Love and Krita for $1.99. In Love and Krita says, I've been holding at 45 cents for weeks. Finally. What would you do? Okay, so this is an individual that bought in at Doge high at 45 cents, and now she is relieved. She is relieved that Doge is finally at a point where she's breaking even or coming close to it. So now she's like, what would you do? What would you do? What would you do? Well, judging by your avatar, I can't tell. I see a woman, but I see a guy in the background, so I don't know if you're a man or woman. But judging by what you're telling me, listen, my sister is also in the exact same space you are right now with Doge. She bought into Doge. I told her to buy into it a long time ago, but better late than never. So she bought in right around 40 cents. Right on 40 cents she bought in on. I think even 38-ish cents maybe. So she's kind of in the same neighborhood as you are. Now, she texted me today and was pretty relieved and happy to see it where it's come back up, where it's at. But she knows better. She knows better than to sell. She knows better than to sell. But I told her several times when she first got in, when she first FOMO'd in on Doge at 40 cents, I said, listen, it's cool that you're buying in now, but you got to understand it's a long-term investment. You can't annoy me and hit me up every other day every time it dips. You can't freak out. I got lots of other things to do. So just buy your Doge, buy your Ethereum, and don't even look at it for 9 months unless you hear something from me. And if you hear something from me, that's when you should be concerned. But that's very unlikely that you'll hear from me. I said, other than that, I want you to set your calendar to 9 months. I don't want you to touch or look at your Dogecoin or the Ethereum that you bought for 9 months. Then you can check in and decide if you want to make any moves from there. And that's how I feel about it. And that's the advice that I would give for you. If you bought in at 45 cents, you haven't been holding that long. So as they say in the Italian communities, forget about it. Forget about it. Don't even worry about where Doge is at now, because this is the waiting game. As Warren Buffett often said, you know, the real money is made. How is it made in the markets? It's the transferring of money from the impatient to the patient. And right now, it's a waiting game. So where do you honestly think Doge is going to be at a year from now? Are you somebody that thinks that it's going to be significantly higher than a year from now? I am. I think most of the people in this room are. If you're of that persuasion that it's going to be significantly higher than where it is a year from now, there's no question, right? There's no question. Hold, hold, hold. Not financial advice, just financial fried rice. Erectile, Stephen had some wise words. Can just agree, man. From my own experience, just tell you, go and find your special ability, your passion, your fate, the thing that drives you. Absolutely, Marcus. Couldn't agree more. Erectile, if you found that, let me know send me an IG or Twitter message. Maybe here in NR City, we will have a place for you. Special skill, passion, your ability. Let me know, bro. Yeah, Marcus is a great guy. And he's telling you to reach out. And so, yeah, feel free. Marcus is a great guy. And it's just great to have people like this involved in the community. All right, gang. Let me check on the time here because it's about going about 5 in the morning. 5 in the morning. Did Steele fall asleep staring at the screen with eyes open? What are you talking about? I'm talking. Can you guys not hear me? My microphone is on. I'm very engaged. You know what? I kind of resent that remark, Chill Theater. For 5 a.m., I think I'm pretty spunky, sir. I think my engagement is pretty good. Pretty good considering the time of day. So maybe the volume's not working on your end, my friend. You'd be pretty hard-pressed to find a live streamer at 5 a.m. exhibiting as much awareness and energy than your man, Steven Steele, is right in this moment. So, do I FOMO? Does Steven Steele FOMO back into AMC, which is hovering just above $73 right now? Does he FOMO back into AMC? Does he risk it for the biscuit? I don't know. I wonder if he thinks your picture is a live video. That actually would make sense. Art Bell vibes. You know, you're not the first person to tell me that. I think I take it as a compliment. But I haven't gotten that comparison in a while, but I have definitely gotten the past. That I have an Art Bell presence. Can you guys hear me or not? This is confusing. David's like, Gary's like, I can't hear Steven. Is he on mute again? What is going on? It makes me wonder if I have a short in my USB cord on my microphone or something. If you can hear me, press 1. If you cannot hear me, well, then you won't press 1. Oh, man. You guys are confusing me this morning. My microphone's on, and some of you are like, we can't hear you, and I don't know. What is wrong with you guys then? Why do some of you keep telling me you can't hear me? This is getting absolutely ridiculous, you guys. Thank you. I'm seeing ones in the chat. The consensus is yes, we can hear. Good Lord. Thank you for that. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you, Peachtree. Mark, Alex. Thank you, guys. You're the real ones. Bobby puts a 2. You're banned, Bobby. You're banned for life, man. Oh, getting kind of delirious, guys. Getting kind of delirious in this late early hour, I tell you. Guys, Does anybody in here watch Amazon Prime? I don't have a Netflix subscription right now because there's just not enough stuff on Netflix anymore that I haven't already seen that I like for me to warrant. Plus, I don't watch enough TV where I want like multi subscriptions to different things. I kind of have to build my capital and mind my spending right now. But I do have Amazon Prime, obviously. Is there any movies or TV series on Amazon Prime that anybody could recommend that I watch? I'm looking for some good new recommendations. They were trolling. Okay, got it. I didn't see the disclaimer, Gary. You guys are driving me nutty. Oh, goodness gracious. I work training YouTube, says Peachtree. Tracy's like, I got kids, so I have to have all of it. I got to have all of it. I have to be subscribed to all this crap. I get it. I don't have kids, so I don't need the Disney. I don't need the Hulu. I keep it simple. If you haven't seen Lucifer, it's a great show. Okay. Ooh, Vikings. That's a good one. I have seen a few episodes of Vikings. I do like that. Thank you for the reminder. That Vikings is definitely like my vibe too. I love that. So I will, Vikings I might put back into action. All right, guys. Well, listen, gang. This has been fantastic. This has been a fun, extra late one. I've been streaming for a bit over 2 hours here on Doge After Dark. I'm seeing your suggestions still for Amazon Prime. I appreciate that. Godfather of Harlem. My mom watches The Ranch and the Trailer Park Boys. Got it. Yep. Also 411. It's Mysterious. Okay. Oh, I think I got a couple of pretty good suggests there, so thank you for that. Thank you for that, guys. Listen, I'm going to wind it down here. I need to eat. I need to take a shower. And I need to get into bed. And I need to get a little rest so I can do this all over again. You guys know that I've pretty much become a full-time content creator with this stuff. So that does require a lot of time. And it's work I love doing. But I do need to wind this one down, guys. So I won't sleep the entire day away. I hope you understand. This was fantastic getting together with all of you for this extra late Doge After Dark 2 Electric Blue Boogaloo edition. And I'd like to welcome all the new members. I'd like to welcome all the new members that have signed up to the Steve & Steele live community. Appreciate it very much, guys. And yeah, this was great. And thank you to everyone who super chatted and just everyone who just came to hang out. See, my cognitive skills are declining right now. I need to log off and chill out. So thank you, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys so much. I love you guys. Thanks again. If you don't follow me on Twitter, feel free to give me a follow over there. I'm very active on Twitter. I assume most of you already do, but there's usually always a couple that don't. So Very active on Twitter. DMs are open over there. You can follow me there. Also, if you're brand new here, I saw some new faces in here. Feel free to subscribe. We are a new channel, about 6-7 weeks old now, a little under 2 months, but we are just growing every day. Would love to have you synced up with our awesome community here. All right, guys, on that, I bid you adieu, and thanks a lot, and we'll see you next time. This is Steven Steele signing off.